everybody. In this video we're going to take a look at how to beat the Act 2 Elite, the Gremlin Leader, using a Watcher that is only at unlock level 1. The deck that I'm working on right now is a stance change deck. You may have seen one of these in previous videos dealing mostly with Flurry of Blows. You'll see that I have a number of those. Switch stances, get free attack. That is the concept that I'm working on right now. Also, with this deck here, there are a few things that are ultimately hindering this deck in terms of playing tons of those. That would be the Velvet Choker. It was really hurting for extra energy, so I thought it would be a decent gamble to go with it. Because Flurry of Blows, these aren't always in my discard pile, so the odds that I'm going to get 6 of those piled in here, I figured I could get by with the Velvet Choker and get by with 6 cards per turn. So the other big thing that's in play here, take a look at my max health. That not something that I generally recommend. I wanted to try it just for the sake of trying it because I don't generally play with it. But this was one of those question mark rooms where I took the apparitions in order to get, it lowered my max health, but it gives me all these intangibles here. So for the most part, you're at the mercy of when those things show up. They're better if you have a smaller deck. I have a pretty medium-sized deck right now, so they're pretty flighty at this point here. Looking at where I'm at with this particular match here, just look at the opening gamut here. So they have 4, 8, and another 18 coming at me, so I have quite a bit of damage coming my way. That's pretty much my entire health pool. So I don't have any of those apparitions in my hand right now, so it's either take all of that damage or not, and I obviously can't kill him. I can kill both of these guys, I think, without too much trouble, but we're going to be forced to draw 3 cards here, and we ended up getting 2 of them. We only need 1, and unfortunately they're ethereal, so they get wasted, but I think we play the apparition. That at least saves us damage. At this point, we wouldn't even have to kill these guys if we didn't want to kill them. But I think we'll go with that, provided we have the energy to do so and the card count to do so. I would never suggest to not play Battle Hymn. I set this up as innate, so I am definitely going to do that one. And then it's just a matter of where do we want to play our damage, and do we want to get into a stance, for example. I feel like getting into a stance is going to be a good option to do here, because when I go out of the stance, I get energy. So I think we play our 0-cost cards, do some Consecrate, and then we will do... We have 3 cards to play, so I can still play Judgment. I think that it's really not necessary at this point, because I'm going to soak all of that damage. I think the safest play here would be to just put a little bit more damage out there. Probably could have put that on the main. That might have been a smarter play, but I'm good with this turn here. So I got everything blocked. And then it's just a matter of protecting myself. Hopefully the apparitions come at an appropriate time. So I do have another one. I don't really need it, but it'd be foolish to not. Well, maybe I don't need to play it, so I can kill him. And yeah, so I may as well play it anyways, just to be able to put the damage on him. And then I'm fine taking 1 damage at this point here. That's okay with me. Alright, so now, thankfully we still have an apparition here, so we're going to block that damage there. We have to do that. We do not have... Okay, so we can get out of Calm. That's good. So we're going to get out of Calm. Would have been nice if we had another Consecrate, but that's okay. So I'm going to play just some damage cards here. That doesn't kill him. None of that actually kills him because I am weakened, that's why. Alright, well, let's just play things cool here. If we have to defend, we have to defend. Smites can stay in my hand, I'm cool with that. So I'll play attack. Another one. I have the energy and 2 cards. So let's go Flurry of Blows. May as well play Smite as well. Alright, overall, not a bad turn. Still have only lost 1 health. Intangibles are gone, so now we need to take our Wrath and we need to pile it on. Looks like we got a free turn as well, so that's good. So we want to put our highest damage out here, which honestly we only have 3 attacks, so it does not matter which one you do. Would have been nice if we had something that could have maybe dropped Stance, but we should be able to do 45 damage in the final turn. And he's still not attacking, but the minions are. So Smite for 24, and then 8 would be 32, and then 44, and so we got him taken care of without having to spend my vulnerable potion. So, going back to this particular fight, do I recommend that you go with the Apparition build? I think you would want to have that planned out to start with. Maybe a good idea for something like that would be is if you've already played the Seed before and you wanted to go after it again and actually try to pick it up where you know that that's going to be coming up, that would be where I would test it out so that if you knew what was coming up in the particular rooms, you could benefit at least with a bit of foreknowledge. For me personally, it seemed like without knowing when those were going to come up, it's very difficult to plan around, and because they're ethereal, they're gone. If you don't use them, they're gone. So if you get 5 of them in one hand, that's it. You're screwed. And then, yeah, obviously on elites and bosses, you can't take a 20, 30, 40 hit bit of damage. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave those below. Otherwise, we will see you again soon.
Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. If you like this video, please show your continued support by hitting that like button, and be sure to check out both my YouTube channels for new content all the time. And always remember, peace is a lie, there's only passion. We'll see you next time.